10 lies Europeans believe about American people. This is going to be super interesting to find out what kind of lies we've been getting told about Americans. Excited to jump into this and check this out, man.
The next lie, okay, and this might just be a me thing, but the next lie that I believed about America before I went to America, and I actually think you're going to probably slag me off for this in comments. So today I'm going to be talking about 10 weird lies Europeans are told about America. Things that I learned growing up, and that then once I visited America, I kind of had to unlearn. Okay, the first lie that I was told was that Hollywood is full of shiny things and celebrities are just everywhere.
Right. You know what, actually? Obviously, I don't think it is now, but definitely growing up, I 100% thought celebrities was everywhere in Hollywood. But I still believe that Hollywood is a beautiful place, is it not?
I'm gonna say it. Hollywood itself is kind of a kip.
Wow, she really went there.
When I was there, I may have seen some celebrities, but they were keeping really low key and had baseball caps on, so they were very hard to spot. And Hollywood, as I said, is not that shiny and wonderful. The Hollywood sign itself is, I'll be honest, it's kind of a letdown. I guess I pictured Beverly Hills when I thought of Hollywood.
Right.
No. The next lie that Europeans are told about America is that it's just...
Wait, is that true? In Hollywood, there's not many... See, I still believe that, like, if you live in Hollywood or like go to Hollywood, you're bound to see a celebrity more than anywhere else. So I don't know with that one. America's only extremes.
Full of extremes, and don't get me wrong, it is, but it's not just extremes.
Right.
Our perception through the media is that Americans are either really fat or really fit. They're either total jocks or nerds. Stereotypes from movies.
Okay.
And like I said, don't get me wrong, those stereotypes exist for a reason. However,
hey, there's no in the middle with America. Apparently, it's just one extreme to another, man.
The majority of people are not extremes. They're just regular in between people with thoughts and feelings that vary and are nuanced. The next lie that Europeans are told about America is that you just quit your jobs whenever you want to. And that's again from TV shows and films. People just go, I quit when they're unhappy or having a bad day.
You're fired. I quit! You're fired.
Okay, I never thought of this one, but it's, oh man.
I quit.
You're fired! You're fired!
Right, I mean, I already quit.
Additionally, we think from the same sources that you can just go, you're fired out of the blue, and there's no repercussions for that. In fact, a lot of times contracts are in place and stuff, and it just doesn't work like that in the real world.
Right, yeah.
On The Apprentice, they do the year fired.
I think that might be, this point right here might be more to like towards like kids, not really understanding how you can fire people and stuff. So yeah, sure.
That's a specific place. The next lie that you are told about America as a European is that everybody in America is obsessed with celebrities.
Right.
Whereas actually, the truth couldn't be farther from that. Okay, so in Europe, a lot of our celebrities come from America. So we naturally presume that everybody is completely obsessed with celebrities in America. In actual fact, most people just kind of see their lives and what goes on behind the scenes as a little bit of entertainment, just like we do in Europe.
Wait, I don't know about that one. See, I kind of object because I've seen, like, I could be wrong, so you guys tell me in the comment section, but I've seen a lot of video clips, and I know I'm only basing this, like, I've never actually been to America, so I know I'm basing this on like clips and stuff, but I've seen loads of like fans mobbing celebrities, following celebrities, stalking celebrities, stuff like that. So I've seen out here it can get crazy with celebrities. So I don't know, maybe I don't know about that one.
One thing I will say is kind of odd as a European, always when I go to America, is seeing on your mainstream news the focus on celebrities within actual serious news programs. We don't really have that as much in Europe. I know in the UK they focus a lot on royalty.
Make way for the loser!
But you don't tend to see people talking about celebs on news shows as much in Europe.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting. So, like, in America, you could turn on the news, you would see, like, something happening with Kim Kardashian's family or something. Yeah, in the UK, you turn on the news, you just see politics. I'm not going to lie.
The next lie, okay, and this might just be a me thing, but the next lie that I believed about America before I went to America, and I actually think you're going to probably slag me off for this in comments. I thought that you guys only had roll-on deodorant.
Wait,
I thought you didn't have spray-on deodorant. Because
Wait, what?
people always roll on their deodorant, you know, in the changing rooms and stuff. I know you have Old Spice and stuff like that, but for some reason, I had it in my head that in America, spray-on deodorant didn't exist. And I was
They have
like,
roll-on.
wow, they should really get spray-on deodorant. I guess they don't use it in films because it goes and it would make a noise, whereas like it's easier to just do the roll-on.
Yeah, now that she's mentioned, I don't think I've ever seen a spray deodorant in films, but yeah,
If you're,
okay.
like shooting a TV scene, you don't have to have the. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's just a me. If you're
Yeah, imagine you're like an intense scene, right? Or like an intense conversation, all you hear is that's all you hear. You can't even hear the voices.
from Europe, did you know that spray-on deodorant existed in America? Because I didn't. The next misconception that Europeans
I
have
kind of just assumed you guys had spray on deodorant. I ain't gonna lie.
about America is that you're all really rich. And I get why this misconception exists, to be fair.
Okay. I don't think you're all rich. Obviously, not everyone is rich, but I feel like the average American is more well off than the average British person. So like when it comes to like properties and stuff like that and salaries and wages, I feel like you guys are higher up there. Especially when it comes to properties, you take like a UK house to an American house, it's way bigger, way nicer, blah blah, etc etc. And I'm pretty sure, in fact I think I looked the other day, I'm pretty sure the average wage of America is quite a lot more than, I think it's like not double UK. I'm pretty sure in the UK it's like 26,000. I could be wrong though. And then America, I had a look the other day and I think it's like $40,000, which is like, I think it was like $49,000 actually. I could be wrong, so someone let me know in the comment section, but I just know America is definitely higher up.
Houses and the land that your houses are on are generally a lot
they're bigger
than what we have in Europe for middle class people.
Oh, 100%.
Additionally, many people in America live on credit, so a lot of people are living above their means to what they really should be living.
Oh,
And the
wait,
thing with
really?
Credit in America is you are encouraged to use credit. Like a lot of things you can't get until you build up credit, which exists in Europe, but it isn't so much
Wait, what?
focused on. Like there are other ways to build up your trust with banks. And as I've mentioned before, I've never seen poverty quite like I've seen in America. In Europe, of course, there are homeless people, but not in the same way that they are in America.
Yeah, that's one thing that I think about America is I see it everywhere. I don't know if it's as crazy as like what I think, but a lot of the time I'm seeing so many homeless people in America to the point where I think like there's like a homeless person in like nearly every street corner. I know it's not that crazy, but that's what the media shows us.
It really shocked me. Because I went over expecting, as I said, pretty much everybody to be super rich, and then I saw people looking like Oliver Twist on the street, and that was a surprise to me. Additionally, some things in America are a lot cheaper than they are where I come from in Ireland.
Hey, she's never seen Skid Row.
Ireland has just been named.
Wait, what is
America
that?
are a lot cheaper than they are where I come from in Ireland.
Right.
Ireland has just been named alongside Denmark as the most expensive country in Europe for the cost of living. The prices of goods and services in Ireland are on average 40% higher than they are anywhere else in the EU.
This is a thing that annoyed me growing up. I used to compare it all the time when I was a kid. So like, let's say I wanted to buy the new Xbox console. I look at the price for the UK, to tell my mum. I look at the UK price and I look at the America price and I'm like, wait, can't I just ship it from America? Like it's so much cheaper, bro.
And then when I went to America, it was like things were more expensive in some areas, but cheaper in other areas. So
Right,
I
different
was
states.
surprised because I thought everything would be the same, if not more expensive when I went there. The next lie that we are told about America, and this should come as no surprise, and I don't want to get bogged down in the discussion too much, but it's that everybody there has pew-pews.
Yep.
And they don't. Not everybody does. In fact, it's a very divided country on people's opinions about that, but people have very strong opinions.
Yeah, I can't lie. People in the UK, when we think about, but I'm gonna take a stand right now and say most people from the UK, I'm pretty sure think that everyone's walking around with a handgun or something, man, like attached to them, or they got that image in their head that like you go out in America, you're gonna see them. So yeah.
But then I'm gonna swiftly move on. I just thought that every single person would have one when I went there, and that's not the case.
What, is it not that many? Do you not see them around? Is it not like the Wild West? Is that like what you not see people on the corners with just guns on their hips?
The next lie that Europeans are told about America is that pretty much teenagers run America, if media was to be believed, and movies and TV shows. In actual fact, I have still not seen a cheerleader when I've gone to America.
Wait, what? Wait. You went to America, you didn't see... Well, if you go to a football game, then sure, you'll see them, right? You guys definitely do have them at football games, right? Or have I just been lied to in movies?
Never been invited to a prom or homecoming, and that seems like an integral part of your society from film and TV. So, yeah, I know movies and TV shows aren't real, but I definitely thought that teenagers would have a more central role in America as a result of watching so many of them.
Right.
The next lie that we are told about America is that you guys eat fast food constantly. And that actually could not be further from the truth. And
Wait, you don't? Wait, I've been lied to this day. I've been reacting to all these fast food videos. You guys are telling me you absolutely love them and you can't help but eat them. And I'm with you on that. I love fast food myself. So I was like, yo, I'm going to go to America and just live fast food life forever. You know,
Americans, more so than anywhere else in the world, love to cook. Americans love to barbecue. It's like your thing. You're like, my grill, my barbecue, you're mad for cooking.
Right, barbecue.
There is fast food on every corner in America, so that's where the perception comes from. It's a lot easier to get your hands on, but most Americans don't eat fast food every single day. You cook for the most part.
Wait, I don't know with this point, because like Americans must definitely eat fast food more than other people around the world, because the amount of fast food places you have, right? They need to turn over a profit. It won't be worth it for them to have a fast food place on every corner. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, if there is one on every corner, people are eating at every corner. So they are eating more than... Hey, look, I'm down for it. I eat fast food like 3-4 times a week. So like, if I go to America, it'll probably be an everyday thing. I'd be living the dream right there. But yeah, interesting with that one. I don't know.
I definitely thought...
Let me know down in the comments how many times you guys averagely get fast food.
thought Americans just ate TV dinners
If you live in
and
America.
fast food constantly, and cooking was like something you did at family events. The
Right,
next lie
okay.
that we were told about America is that your breakfasts are crazy. Like, you eat waffles and pancakes and cereal every single morning. You have a full feast for breakfast
Yep.
every day.
Yeah, pancakes, waffle. Not that crazy. Yo.
In fact, I think most Americans probably live on just the same kinds of breakfast as most of us Europeans do. Of course, we have Irish breakfast, you have American breakfast, which consists of waffles and pancakes. They do exist. But mostly, I think our general day breakfasts cross over. You might have a bowl of porridge, a bowl of cereal, slice of toast, a bit of coffee. I definitely thought it was like America-themed breakfast every single day, whereas that's not really sustainable.
No, I just thought you guys in America mostly just had pancakes and waffles. I ain't gonna lie.
And you would be carrying a lot of extra weight if you ate that every single day. I would love to have American breakfast every single day, but it's not a good idea. Although the same could be said for Irish breakfast. You should not eat Irish breakfast every single day.
Wait, what's Irish breakfast?
To be honest, after I have an Irish breakfast, it's delicious, but it slows me down. I'm like I like to have a little nap after an Irish breakfast. The next lie we're told about America, and there's truth in this one, but not as much as I had thought, it's that you will go around suing each other constantly. America is an extremely litigious country, but I think that's also due to the proportion of people compared to everywhere else in the world.
Wait, is this true? You guys actually go around suing each other? What, like just random people just suing random people?
Like, if there's more people somewhere, there's going to be more people suing people, right? But the impression that we are given of Americans is that if you bang your head on something, you're going to sue the company that built that something. Whereas the truth is...
Because you see it in movies all the time. Like, they will like walk into the window or something, they'll sue them.
Most times when something happens, people just let it go unless there's like serious ramifications. I definitely did think people just went around suing each other. I don't think that this is not fueled by the urban myths that are created on the internet. For example, there's that urban myth about the woman in America who sued McDonald's because her coffee was too hot, whereas if you actually go and look that up, the truth is that woman was actually really badly injured and that the coffee was way hotter than it should have been. But people like these...
How is she badly injured by a hot coffee? Yo, you know that... Listen, I'm telling you, that woman is smart, right? I'm telling you, she had a normal hot coffee this morning. You have a little sip. This is what you do when you have like, when you go to a fast food restaurant and you get coffee. This is what you do. You do a little sip. Oh, too hot, right? And then you leave it for a little bit because it burns, right? You're like, oh, I'll leave it. She was like, you know what? I want a paycheck. Just drank it, burned herself, and then she went to hospital and got the damages. So, yeah, sure.
Extravagant headlines, and it makes Europeans think that Americans do just go around being like, you're sued, you're sued, you're sued. And also, I thought that every American just had a lawyer on standby, because when you see things, again, people go, call my lawyer. Most people...
All Americans are just walking around with lawyers.
Don't just have a lawyer to call. You generally have to research that.
Cool.
Let me know below in comments if you want to see the other way round version of this. Lies Americans are told about Europe.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's a long list. I gotta cut that one down, to be honest. Remember to give Hero Wars a download and give it a try.
Really, really good video, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys agree with any of them, if there's any truth behind any of them at all. Enjoyed that a lot. Hopefully, you guys did as well. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on twitch.tv/alpha. If you guys want to check me out over there, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.